I installed the cameras after the break-in 2 streets over. Nothing dramatic, just precaution. Front door, backyard, living room, and one in the hallway facing the stairs. 4 little red lights blinking at night. That was supposed to make me feel safer. The first week, nothing happened. The second week, I noticed something small. Every night at exactly 3:12 a.m., the hallway camera glitched. Not a full blackout, just a single frame distortion, a flicker, like static pulling sideways for half a second. I assumed it was Wi-Fi interference. Then I started checking the timestamps. The glitch lasted exactly 4 seconds, every night, 3:12:08 a.m. to 3:12:12 a.m. No more, no less. That's when I decided to stay awake. I made coffee, sat in the living room, all the lights off except the TV displaying the live feeds. 3:11 a.m. The house was silent. 3:12 a.m. Nothing happened. No glitch, no distortion, just a perfectly clear hallway. I remember thinking, of course, the one night I watch. Then I noticed something that made my throat tighten. The timestamp said 3:12:08, but the image wasn't glitching. It was frozen, completely still, like a paused video, except I could see myself in the living room feed, shifting slightly in my chair. Only the hallway camera was frozen. And then, it changed. There was someone standing at the top of the stairs. They weren't there a second ago. Tall, thin, slightly tilted posture, facing the camera. I couldn't see a face. The lighting didn't reach that far. But I could tell one thing clearly. It wasn't moving. The timestamp still read 3:12:08. The frozen second hadn't advanced. I looked toward the actual hallway from where I was sitting. Empty. I looked back at the monitor. The figure was still there, watching the camera, watching me. The timestamp finally changed to 3:12:09, and the feed glitched. 4 seconds of sideways static. When the picture came back, the hallway was empty again. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I checked the recorded footage. No figure, just the usual 4-second glitch. I replayed it frame by frame. Nothing. No distortion shaped like a body. No shadow. Just static. I told myself I imagined it. Sleep deprivation, anxiety, overthinking, until the third week. 3:12 a.m. The glitch happened again. But this time something was different. The static wasn't random. For just a split second, the distortion formed vertical lines, like ribs. And in the middle of the glitch, 2 darker spaces, where eyes would be. I froze the frame, zoomed in. The image blurred the more I tried to focus. But I swear, it wasn't in the hallway. It was closer. The next night I moved the hallway camera, angled it slightly downward. Now it showed the stairs more clearly. 3:12 a.m. No glitch, no freeze, just the hallway. And then I saw it. Not at the top of the stairs, halfway down, mid-step, like it had moved closer every night, but only inside the recording. I ran to the stairs in real life. Nothing there. When I came back to the screen, it was gone. The timestamp read 3:12:12. 4 seconds had passed. I hadn't seen them happen. I stopped checking the footage for 3 days, ignored the notifications, pretended everything was normal. Then yesterday I received an alert on my phone at work. Motion detected, hallway, timestamp, 3:12 p.m., not a.m. I opened the live feed immediately. The hallway was empty, but the notification preview image showed something standing directly in front of the camera, so close that the lens distorted its shape, like it was leaning in, watching. I checked the recorded clip. 4 seconds long, 3:12:08 to 3:12:12. Again. In the static, the shape was clearer now. Shoulders, a head, and something that looked almost like a hand, pressed flat against the lens, from the inside. I unplugged the hallway camera that night, pulled the cord out completely. No power, No Wi-Fi, nothing. At 3:12 a.m., my TV in the living room turned on by itself. The hallway feed appeared, live. The camera angle hadn't changed, but it wasn't mounted on the wall anymore. It was lower, slightly tilted, like it was sitting on the floor, facing up the stairs. And at the top, something stood there, closer than ever. I didn't look away this time. The timestamp read 3:12:08, and it didn't freeze. It advanced. 3:12:09. The figure took one step down. 3:12:10. Another step. No sound in the house, but the image showed movement. 3:12:11. It was halfway down the stairs. 3:12:12. The screen went black. The TV shut off. The house was silent. I don't remember deciding to move, but I found myself standing at the bottom of the stairs, looking up. The hallway was dark, empty, but something felt different, heavier, like the air was crowded. Then my phone buzzed in my hand. Motion detected, living room. Timestamp, 3:12:08 a.m. I slowly turned around. The TV turned back on. The living room camera feed filled the screen. And there I was, standing at the bottom of the stairs, frozen. Timestamp, 3:12:08. Behind me, something, tall and thin, was descending, getting closer with every second. And I realized something that made my stomach drop. The footage wasn't recording what had happened. It was recording what was about to. The timestamp changed to 3:12:09. On the screen, the thing reached toward my shoulder. In real life, I felt something cold brush against my neck. If you're watching this from security footage someone found later, check the timestamp. If it says 3:12:08, don't blink, because it only needs 4 seconds, and it's already closer than you think.